In this video, I'm going to get into details on exactly how you can max out your testosterone naturally so you can improve your health and achieve your fitness goals. Testosterone levels decline over time. It's completely natural and nothing to be ashamed of, except it can be immensely frustrating when you're feeling all kinds of low because of the poor sex drive and low energy. On the bright side, there's a way to solve this problem. To be specific, I have a couple of very effective natural methods for that. Does eating foods like oysters, eggs, and avocados help boost your testosterone? What about exercising more, say doing weights? Would that make a difference? Keep watching until the end and I'll give you a very important piece of advice when it comes to maxing out your T levels to ensure that all your efforts won't be in vain. Number 1. Do resistance training. Regular exercise, when combined with a healthy diet, which I'll be talking about more in a while, supports a healthy body weight. According to research, testosterone levels in obese men are 30% lower than men at healthy weights. Among the different kinds of workouts, weightlifting is one of the two that has been shown to have a positive effect on testosterone. One study found that doing resistance training thrice a week for a month led to higher levels of testosterone instantly after the workouts and over time. Exercises like deadlifts, bench presses, push-ups, and many more are designed to recruit several large muscle groups at once, which is the key to stimulating the production of testosterone. Deadlift. This classic compound exercise engages the biggest muscle groups in the body, making it the ultimate testosterone-building move. Studies found that college-age men had a remarkable increase in testosterone after doing heavy deadlifts. The deadlift can be modified in many ways, with most variations specifically focusing on certain muscle groups. I suggest you go with the standard deadlift to promote overall muscle recruitment. Squat. Squat is another powerful compound movement that's known to increase testosterone. According to studies, post-exercise T levels were significantly boosted after 6 sets of 10 squats. Rather than maxing out every time you go to the gym to increase testosterone, focus on volume. Use a moderate weight and crank out more than the usual 3 sets of 10. Most importantly, perform squats correctly with the proper form. Once you've mastered deadlifts and squats, you can now up your game with a more advanced technique called the clean and press. To boost testosterone through exercise, it must be something that would engage as much muscle as possible. Complex movements that work lots of muscle groups like the clean and press one example, unlike isolation moves example bicep curls that focus on one muscle group only. This exercise is an advanced move hitting your legs, core, forearms, back, arms, and shoulders in just one exercise. Overhead press. Don't be fooled by this exercise. It isn't just your shoulders and arms that are getting the burn. Remember, the overhead press, also known as the military press, requires keeping yourself upright and stable in an incredibly unbalanced position. In other words, your obliques, core, and lower back are also working hard, more so when the reps are performed slowly. So yes, doing military presses means you're recruiting muscles from everywhere. Pull-ups. Pull-ups are especially ideal if you wish to have a broader body. Pull-ups look simple and easy, but the intensity of this exercise isn't one to be taken lightly. The immense amount of gravitational pressure is why pull-ups are difficult and highly effective. With the correct form, performing this exercise works all your arms, shoulders, back, and core. If you've got an overhead bar, you can easily install it in a door frame at your house so you can do pull-ups every time your body needs a bit of conditioning. Row. Rows in general are great for all-around resistance training. The bent-over row in particular has the added benefit of targeting the legs, helping boost functional strength and improve overall body aesthetics. Rows come in many types, including barbell row, cable row, T-bar row, etc. Any of them will do, as they all work a large section of your back. Bench press. Working against the force of the weight and pushing that mass against gravity, the bench press is a highly intense exercise. It also targets your chest and biceps as a bonus. Perfect if you wish to sculpt your upper body. This exercise promotes blood flow around the body and can even boost your libido. It's why some guys can be more excitable after an intense workout that includes bench presses. When doing resistance training for a testosterone boost, the reps, sets, and rest matter. Research concludes that moderate to high-intensity resistance workouts that are high in volume, have short rest intervals, and target more muscles are more likely to produce the greatest elevation in T levels, compared to high-intensity exercises performed at a low volume with long breaks. Another study found that a resistance workout with those exact specifications resulted in significant gains in post-exercise testosterone. From the weights room, we now move on to the kitchen. Yes, what you eat has a drastic impact on the levels of testosterone in your body. Number 2, improve diet. Improving and maintaining maintaining a healthy diet positively impacts your T levels in two major ways. One, by promoting weight loss and a healthy weight, and two, by reducing the likelihood of blood sugar spikes. The more abdominal fat you have, the more T levels are at risk of going low. This is because this type of fat tends to cause a greater production of aromatase, which converts testosterone into estradiol, causing a man's free testosterone level to become low. Therefore, losing weight may naturally elevate your testosterone levels. And what better way to do that than having a healthy diet? Eat tons of vegetables and fruits, whole grain carbs, lean protein, and moderate amounts of healthy fats. Lastly, avoid eating refined, simple carbohydrates, such as those found in junk foods like chips. Such foods can spike your blood sugar and reduce free T levels. Another natural and healthy way to max out your testosterone is by adding supplements to your diet, but more on that coming up in a bit. Number 3, eat testosterone-boosting foods. The foods you put on your plate can make or break your testosterone levels. If you're low in testosterone, you can make dietary changes to ensure a healthy, balanced diet. This time, let's get to know better the foods that support healthy T levels. Fatty fish. Tuna, salmon, and mackerel are all categorized as fatty fish. They're high in zinc and rich in other nutrients essential for hormone production like vitamin D. This type of fish is also packed with omega-3s, specifically eicosapentaenoic acid, EPA, and docosahexaenoic acid, DHA, which are great for testosterone production. Garlic. Cortisol is produced when you're stressed, a hormone that harms testosterone. This is where garlic comes in. This kitchen staple contains allicin, a potent compound that helps reduce cortisol levels. By reducing the stress hormone, it allows for a more effective production of testosterone. Eggs. Eggs are highly nutritious, boasting protein, vitamin D, and healthy fats among everything else. Specifically, eggs contain selenium, an important antioxidant that has been shown to have a beneficial effect on testosterone production. Oysters. Streets say that oysters are an aphrodisiac, and mind you, this isn't entirely unfounded. Zinc is crucial in the production of testosterone. And yes, oysters are naturally high in zinc, thus helping boost your libido and T levels in general. For fruit lovers out there, you'd be happy to know that eating fruits like bananas also support optimum testosterone levels. Banana. Banana is rich in potassium, which according to studies can promote testosterone production and firmer erections. Additionally, it contains peroxidine, more commonly known as vitamin B6, which offers many benefits, including the release of androgens, which can increase your T production. Other nutrients found in bananas that aid in boosting testosterone are magnesium, bromelain, and tryptophan. Avocado. With its magnesium and healthy fats, eating avocado regularly has been associated with increased testosterone. The fruit also contains boron, another mineral that may benefit your T levels. Boron is a trace mineral that seems to impact testosterone metabolism in the body and may protect against testosterone degradation. Grapes. The skin of the grapes is rich in resveratrol, a compound that offers both antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. In one study, it was found that the equivalent of 500 milligrams of resveratrol, which is about the amount in 5 to 10 grams of grape skins, increased T levels and enhanced sperm motility. Plus, resveratrol may prevent the aromatization of testosterone to estrogen. Pomegranate. Pomegranate contain more than 60 hydrolyzable tannins, many of which account for the fruit's antioxidant power. Drinking a glass of pomegranate juice can help reduce your stress hormones such as cortisol. As such, it increases testosterone levels in your blood. Honey. Honey contains the mineral boron, which, as I've discussed, is linked to high testosterone. Moreover, this mineral is beneficial for muscle development and coordination. Honey is also packed with nitric oxide, which is crucial for opening up blood vessels that create erections. Are you looking for something tastier and more chewy that can naturally boost your testosterone? Look no further than red meat. Red meat is a good source of zinc and vitamin D, thus helping produce testosterone. It also has an abundance of protein that promotes muscle growth. Muscle mass tends to increase with testosterone levels in both males and females. My favorite is ground beef because it can be used in a multitude of recipes. What's yours? Comment below. Milk. Did you know that fat men have more estrogen? If that's the case, then all the more reason to fortify your T levels with something like milk. Milk is rich in amino acids that increase the production of anabolic hormones, which assist in building muscle and reducing fat. Dark leafy greens. Micronutrients like magnesium are especially high in dark leafy greens. This is great since the mineral is vital for maintaining optimal testosterone levels, especially in older men. In fact, magnesium is thought to increase testosterone bioactivity by reducing oxidative stress. Number 4. Sleep well. Sleep is an incredibly powerful variable that affects your testosterone levels. In fact, most of your testosterone is produced during deep sleep. To be specific, it's during REM sleep, the stage where most dreams occur, that your T levels are at their highest point. Testosterone levels start rising when you fall asleep, peaking at about the time you enter the first REM stage, and then staying high until you wake. But if you've only gotten 5 hours of sleep, then your T levels during the day can dip as much as 15%. Therefore, aim for 8 hours of sleep at night whenever possible. Although some people work fine on less sleep, these folks are merely surviving and not at all thriving. Not to mention that sleeping for less than 7 to 8 hours can contribute to lower levels of testosterone. Like sleep, stress impacts your health and your T levels are no exception. More about it here. Number 5. Minimize stress. The body's natural response to stress is to release a hormone called cortisol. It functions by preparing your body so it can respond to stress and return to normal. However, if you're often stressed, prolonged exposure to cortisol can deplete your T levels. So if you want to max out your testosterone, try these quick ways to de-stress. Meditate. Practicing meditation can give you a sense of calm and balance that can help stabilize your emotional well-being and overall health. During this method, you simply pay attention to all your 5 senses, which can take a few minutes. It can also be a mantra-oriented type where you repeat this mantra in your mind as you take slow, deep breaths. Play soothing music. Pleasing music can help induce a relaxation response. It's why music therapy is now a thing these days. When used correctly, music can be extremely helpful in healing and relaxation. Be present and engage in the sounds you hear. Take a walk. Walking is a simple yet amazing stress reliever. A 20-minute walk amid a stressful day can instantly release feel-good chemicals and help counter stressful and negative energies. Its effect can even last for several hours. So whenever you need a quick break, just take a walk. Laugh more. When was the last time you had a good laugh? It felt fantastic, right? Laughter may not cure all ailments, but it sure does help one feel better. Find time to watch a comedy movie or TV show, or better yet, talk and laugh with your family and friends. Use positive self-talk. I do pep talk a lot. A good friend of mine taught me the power of positive self-talk years ago, and it has become a huge part of my life now. This technique is especially helpful if you're a self-critical kind of person. Give yourself praise and encouraging words now and then. Connect with others. Many people tend to be alone whenever they're stressed and irritable. I suggest you try talking to your family and friends. I tell you, one good listening ear can make a difference. Social connection is a great stress reliever. Take a break and meet up with a friend or relative. Have some warm tea. I'm not sure about you, but I'm not one to shy away from tea. A mug of hot tea is very good at calming my mind and helping me be present in the moment. There's this sense of warmth and coziness whenever I'm having a warm tea. So if you think drinking tea won't make you any less masculine, then try it sometime. Do yoga. Yoga uses a series of stretches, physical exercises, and breathing techniques, which in turn makes it an effective stress reliever. Through this, your body and mind achieve peace. Consider taking a yoga class, or you can do your own yoga. Help others. Giving feels good. It's so incredible that it can help reduce your stress. It could be as simple as sending words of encouragement to a friend or family member to make them feel good. Having high levels of testosterone can do wonders for your body. Testosterone, after all, isn't just a major sex hormone in males, but also critical in the growth of muscles. But what happens when your T levels are out of whack? Coming up a little later are the telltale signs of low T. Number 6. Take supplements. Aside from eating a healthy diet, you can also try taking supplements with ingredients that are shown to boost your T levels. These ingredients are as follows. Vitamin D. One way to get sunshine vitamin D besides food and sun exposure is through dietary supplements. In men with vitamin D deficiency, taking vitamin D supplements can boost the concentration of testosterone in their body. Other studies have also suggested that vitamin D may promote healthy sexual function and improve fertility. Zinc. Zinc is a nutrient that works to activate luteinizing hormone LH as well as follicle-stimulating hormone FSH, another hormone that triggers testosterone production. After all, it's a hormone balance, helping keep the levels of hormones including testosterone at a healthy level. The human body cannot store zinc, so we can only get it from food and supplements. If zinc cannot be stored in the body, then magnesium is the opposite, as this mineral is stored in our bones. And like zinc, it's also great for boosting your T levels. Magnesium. Magnesium increases total testosterone and free testosterone by blocking the sex hormone-binding globulin SHBG from binding to testosterone. Bonus, it helps boost muscle health and physical performance. Ginger. Ginger is popular for its warm and spicy smell that adds a distinct flavor to foods. It's also rich in antioxidants that can increase testosterone. Plus, it can counter some toxic substances like lead and aluminum chloride that lower the T levels. Like ginger, this last testosterone booster supplement is also a spice called fenugreek. Studies have shown that fenugreek may improve testosterone levels and help with low libido. Fenugreek boosts free testosterone levels in the body by blocking 5-alpha reductase and aromatase, both of which cause testosterone metabolism. For those that stuck around until the end, here's that piece of advice that's surely going to help while you increase your T levels. Consult a doctor. The primary goal here is to rule out any underlying medical conditions. Certain conditions that are impacting your overall health can also be harmful to your testosterone levels. You could be doing all those things to boost your T levels and still have no progress because of a medical condition you may have. Low testosterone is rarely a phenomenon on its own. Often, it's associated with and potentially caused by one or more health conditions. Diabetes is an example of a health condition that's likely to cause low T levels. It's great to know what steps you can follow to max out your testosterone so you can enjoy the multitude of benefits it brings to your life. And the more natural your methods are, the better and safer it is. But before implementing those things, you must first know how to determine the signs and symptoms of low testosterone. You can learn everything you need to know about low T in this next video, so make sure to watch.